Layering Potter's Choice Glazes. Welcome to Ceramics with Mr. Bosmo. Start with some bisqueware that's been fired to cone 04. Inspect your piece and sand off or file any loose or rough bits, and then rinse it with water. Choose 2 Potter's Choice glazes. Note that this is a cone 5-6 mid-fire glaze. Check the label. Is it lead-free? Is it food safe? Make note of the name and number of the glaze. Refer to the back for more information about how the glaze is best used. Also make note of the photograph on the glaze jar. That is the color the glaze will turn out after firing. The glaze will look like the photo. Check the lid and then shake it up. If the glaze seems too thick, check in with Mr. Bosmo, and I will add gum arabic and water to thin it out. Using a fan brush full of glaze to apply a nice thick layer. As soon as it starts to look dry like that and it won't cover, make sure you're dipping in to get more glaze. Apply a single, consistent, thick layer of glaze. Remember, the glaze has clay in it. You're putting on a layer of liquid slip, essentially. Now you can glaze the outside. Remember to dip your brush frequently. Now allow it to dry completely. Once it looks chalky, you know it's dry. And then we're going to apply a second coat, again going for a consistent, even, thick layer of glaze. This outside could be a bit drier. You can see some wet spots on it still, but it's mostly dry, so I'm going ahead with that second coat. After those 2 coats, then you're going to do 2 more coats with a second color. This is where the glaze layering comes into play. Again, going for a consistent thickness. These 2 glazes, when fired, will combine and make some interesting color combinations. Let that dry completely. Apply a second coat, and then you'll use a damp rag to clean up any of the spills or drips that you might have had on the bottom of the foot. And in this case, I've left the foot clean all the way around, so I did have to clean some drips off of it. Once you're finished, put your work on the cart so it can get fired. Here's the finished pot with 2 coats of PC46 lustrous jade over 2 coats of PC24 sapphire float. Here you can see some of the glaze ran down and stuck to the kiln shelf. I just had it applied way too thickly around the bottom of the bowl where it met the foot. So I should have wiped more of that back off.
1, 2, 3, 4